Hello, and welcome to the Conversation Profit Formula. I'm excited to share with you a program that I developed that has taken me several years to finally get down, perfect, and really get a comfortable way to have you have a system to find people and to be able to talk to people without the fear of rejection and without getting stuck in your conversation, without fumbling on being worried what's the next thing to say to somebody. And through this process, I look back and there are three things that I found for myself why I developed this. The first thing was I had the privilege of sitting in a room with a bunch of millionaires, and we had like a roundtable discussion, and everybody asked me, what did I want to do? And I said I wanted to own a business. I said I wanted that, freedom for myself. I wanted to be able to own my own business and make my own paycheck and, have the freedom of owning a business. And, I had an overwhelming response of them telling me that they didn't think I would make it. They didn't think that I was capable of owning a business right now. And that really hurt. And I was baffled, honestly. I couldn't understand why. Today I do. I understand why. But back then I didn't know. And, one of my mentors taught me, he said, here's the problem. You have a problem with salespeople and you have a problem with selling. As a matter of fact, you hate selling. Is that correct? And I said, yeah, absolutely. And he said, okay, so the first thing you need to understand about owning a business is that every business sells a product or service. You are exchanging a value for money. And the way that you exchange that value for money is you must sell something. That's what makes it a legitimate business. That's what every business in the world does. They sell something to somebody. And until you understand that and you come to grips in your mind that process must happen, you will never make it as a business owner. And hence that started my journey. I really started doing a lot of studying. I bought a lot of training courses, and I really went to work on my mind. And through that process, I developed a way where I call it finding your sales mojo. Okay, finding out why. And I really found out that for most people, through the students that I've been able to train, it's really given me a lot of clarity to refine and understand this. We are taught from most of our parents that sales is bad. We are taught that fear of rejection is built in from the moment we're little. And I go over this in the course and I really help you identify. Let me give you one example of that. One example of that. That would be, for instance, you've been taught not to look bad, not to make any mistakes, right? Not to fail, right? Don't go to the job and look bad. Don't fail on your job because you'll lose your job, right? If you're on a sports team, okay, don't look bad. Don't fail doing your position because you'll look bad and you'll get replaced, all right? So everything in life tells you not to fail. And then your ego and your self-esteem and everything is wrapped around not failing, not looking stupid, not going out there and failing at something and having everybody talk to you. Well, what I found as an entrepreneur is, in business owner, you must fail. Failing is the key ingredient to making money. Failing is the key ingredient to sales. You see, because most people are not going to want to buy your product or service. That was the first thing I had to understand. Most people don't want what you are offering. So you got to get rejection. You got to get failures in order to get the yes, I do want you want what you have, what you want. Okay, so stuff like this really changed the way I thought and really improved me becoming a business owner. And quite honestly, through that process, I've been able to own almost 4 different businesses in 4 different industries. Okay, so very important, very important. The second thing that was important to me was being able to find people. Where do I find people? How do I find people? Right? So being able to go out and find people that are looking for what I have was crucial. And so I put a little program together that helps you understand how to find somebody. Who is your target market? Who should you be looking for? See, as an amateur, you think everybody wants your product or service. You think that, your target market is everybody. Okay. And what I'm going to tell you is that that is not true. Everybody is not your target market. And you must learn how to develop your target market and then how to go find your target market. And that's what I teach you in the course is how to develop that and then go find it. And then the third one, which is probably the most important, was how do you talk to people? How are you able to sit down and talk to somebody without the fear of not knowing what to say, with getting stuck, with sounding stupid, with lost, right? That silence, but to have a natural flowing conversation, so much so that in that conversation, they really enjoy talking to you and they end up purchasing your product or service. Okay. And having this conversation is crucial because I teach you how to listen, how to effectively listen to somebody the right way. And then I teach you how to fulfill their needs, okay, to give them what they want. The easiest way to make a sale is give somebody what they want, okay? We complicate it as humans. We complicate that process when we're talking to somebody. So, I've developed a simple way that allows you to have a conversation, not feel stupid, know what to say at the right times, okay, and then be able to give your offer or your product or service. So that is a little bit about the conversation profit formula. Please enjoy the website. You can scroll down and I break down exactly how I teach it for you. And then more importantly, listen to the testimonials. These are real students, real people that have gone through the course and has had some success and all different. Okay. So it's very enjoyable for me. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to speaking with you one-on-one, helping you get your sales mojo.